went before the judge said to him, Elijah Muhammad, I hear that you are trying to make your people Muslims. And he said, yes, this is true. And the judge started laughing. He said, but your people are in love with drinking. They love smoking. They love wild behavior. They love fornication and they love gambling. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, it has been that way. He said, Mr. Muhammad, trying to make your people Muslims is like putting pants on an elephant. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, I got one pant leg already on. Never did he deny, never did he turn down the potential of the redemptive process that Master Farad Muhammad gave him, or the potency of the medicine that he had in his mind and his mouth to redeem the black man and woman. Served his time, got out and built the $80 million empire. Had 120 mosques all over the nation. Thousands of worshipers. Thousands of soldiers. Is that right? Allah God knew the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and knew exactly what he was made of. Allah God knows every last one of us and knows everything we're made of. He knows the worst that we could be and the best that we can be. And he knows the exact conditions that are required to manifest in us the best that we could ever manifest. So there is no situation, there's no circumstance that Allah puts you through that is not individually tailor-made to fit you at your development and condition to make you a God one day down the line of time. All praises are due to Allah. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that Master Farad Muhammad handpicked every follower of his. And the question was asked, how did he do this? And he said that Master Farad Muhammad studied the heart individually of everybody that has successfully wrote the letter, recited student enrollment and actual facts. He handpicked you out of the mud of civilization. Why did he pick you and skip over 5? Why did he pick the 10,000 and skip over the other 6 billion? It wasn't that he didn't have love for the 6 billion. It wasn't that the 5 that he skipped over, he didn't have the same love for them that he had for you or me. But he believed that you and me had the quality of heart. Not the quality of skin, not the quality of clothing, not the quality of money, not the quality of physique, but the quality of heart. That he could work his mathematical theology on the mind and heart of you and me in a short period of time and make a Negro into a God that we would be evidence to the whole world that we in fact could be saved. So I skipped over those 5 because in you, the 6th one, I knew that if I got you, then the other 5 would follow. I picked you 10,000 and skipped over the 6 billion because I knew if I could make gods out of you 10,000, then all the 6 billion would follow my program. You and me are the stars of God. We are the elect of God. We are the chosen of God. We are the best and the righteous and the powerful. All praise is due to Allah. All praise is due to Allah. However, Allah God has to tailor-make a training regimen for each particular person based off of their condition and status of life, based off of where you came from, what you've been through, and what has been your major struggles of your life. So everybody has a general struggle. It's called prayer 5 times a day. We all have a general struggle. It's called believing in Allah and His messenger and putting their idea above our own. We have a general struggle, which is to give in charity. A general struggle, which is to fast, especially in the holy month of Ramadan. We have a general struggle to strive to make pilgrimage once in a lifetime. We have a general struggle to eat one meal a day. We have a general struggle to follow the restrictive law. But inside of those general struggles, those general tests from the God, there are built-in, tailor-made struggle that is fixed and fashioned for your own unique heart and based off of where you are in proximity to Allah and where you come from. I have to orchestrate struggles and difficulties that are around what will make you what I want you to be. And your struggle might be different from another brother and sister struggle. But know of a surety that you all will go through the same amount of pressure and pain. Whenever they want to make a diamond out of a piece of coal, it has to go through millions of pounds of pressure. It has to go through hundreds of thousands of degrees of heat. Is that right? And when that coal is put through that millions of pounds of pressure and hundreds of thousands of degrees of heat, then it comes out of that process after a certain amount of time, a diamond. Started as a coal worth nothing and became something that the whole world is fighting, killing, and dying over. Went from something in with no value to something that has more value than you can imagine. Likewise, you and me are being made diamonds among men and women. Y'all with me? So, Allah says to us in this 29th surah, do men think that they will be left alone on saying we believe and will not be tried? And indeed we tried those before them, so Allah will certainly know those who are true and He will know the liars. Y'all didn't hear that? Allah, God, already knows the truth from the liars, or He wouldn't have handpicked you. He handpicked you because you are true. Is that right? But He leaves doors open and choices that can be made that can pull you out of the category of what He picked you to become. Is that right? So many are called, but only the few are chosen. Allah called, right? But the choosing part ain't His. The choosing part is ours. So after He called us by saying and by pulling us, He's proven us that we have what it takes to complete the process in the time we live. But will you choose Him that He might complete the process? That's the ultimate challenge. If Allah, God, already knows the truthful one from the liar because He's the only one that knows how to analyze the heart, then who is the Allah that needs to know the truthful one from the liar? It's not the supreme being. It's not the Master Farad Muhammad on the mother wheel. But it is the God in you that you have to prove to yourself what you are made of. All praise are due to Allah. Allah, God, is so beautiful, though, that He says that this book, Holy Quran, I provide for you this book, and I give you in it similitudes of every kind. That means that there's no person or situation or circumstance that if you read this book right, you can't find already in there. And you can actually see it before you ever face the person or the circumstance. That way, you will already be prepared. Huh? For whatever struggle, battle, difficulty comes within or from without, from yourself or from another person, before you even meet the situation, circumstance, or individual. So there's a saying that proper preparation prevents a what? Poor performance. So we are involved.